Well, Jay, your show has been released. I wonder how you feel about it. Oh, well, Clumber, I feel so good now that my show is out. I get to see how people feel about me and everything. What happened to your hair? My hair? Oh my goodness, what happened to my hair? I never wanted my hair to look like this. Oh, well, I think it looks funny. What'd you say? I said your hair looks funny. You laughing about my hair? You laughing because my hair looks like this? You laughing because my hair looks like this? No, I think it looks, crazy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Jeez, man, you get mad over everything. I don't get mad over everything. Well, you kind of do get mad over things. When's the last time I got mad? Well, what about that episode when you was beating up that door? The door started it. I didn't do nothing to that door. Oh, well, what about when you were making your movies? Was that little make you mad? Well, some of the movies that I was making, they wasn't, you know, they didn't really make me mad, but some of it was hard to make. But name one of your hardest films that you stutter so much. I don't mean to stutter, I'm trying to talk. Name one of your films that was hard to make. None. None? What do you mean none? Well, there was no films that was hard for me to make. What about some of your films? What was the best films that you enjoyed making? Oh, where do I begin? Well, when I did Burl of the Moose, that was the best thing I ever made. When I made Burl of the Moose, as I was making it, as my filming team made Burl of the Moose, oh man, that started the whole thing. Jay, you didn't have filmmakers when you were making Burl of the Moose. You made it yourself. Oh yeah, that's right, I did make it myself, yeah. So why would you say filmmakers? When you made Burl of the Moose, you made it yourself. You didn't have no filmmakers. Yeah, you're right. I did make Burl of the Moose by myself. What about Chico and Friends? Now, Chico and Friends, that was so much fun to make. Now, I'm so glad that film had so many... I'm looking at my video, and I'm looking at all my videos, I'm looking at all my movies, and I'm seeing so many views from them. Really? Yeah. And I look at Chico and Friends. Chico and Friends has 41 likes. Dang, I know. Can you believe it? Chico and Friends, I go on my, my movie channel, and I find out that Chico and Friends has 40 likes. What? I thought they had 99% of audience score, and wait a minute, no, that's not right. Yeah, Chico and Friends has 90 of audience score and 99% of good apples. That's right. Wow, Chico and Friends must be a good movie. I told you that this movie was going to be the best film that I made. Didn't you see the TV spot where they said the best family film of the year, one of J-Book Movie's best films that I ever made? That's why I made the film. I'm so glad that Chico and Friends was so glad to make. I'm so happy that I made Chico and Friends. I know. What about Burl of the Moose? You know what? Chico and Friends, Burl of the Moose, and Cappy, and Hoobra, and Mega Handle, and Forest Crabs, and My Hurtful Runaway, which is coming out this August, and Yellow Orange Giraffe Boy coming out this July. Those were the best films that I had fun making. Oh, so you mean all those films that you just announced just now, you have fun making? I sure did. What about Driller? How can I forget Driller? That movie's scary. Yeah, that movie is scary. Why would you even make a... Because I don't just make, I don't just make family movies. I make movies for grown-ups, too. I gotta get grown-ups some movie time, too. What about Driller? That movie's rated W. So, how many rated W films have you been making so far? I made 7 rated W films. 7 rated W films? How come we don't never see them? You gotta go on Facebook. Look, if you want to see all the videos that I made over the years back in 2010, you gotta go on Facebook. Why you didn't put them on YouTube? Because I didn't know about YouTube back then. I was on Facebook. You need to learn to go to my social media. Remember, folks, if you want to see all the rated W films that I made over the years, you got to go on Facebook. You guys got to learn to go on Facebook. Hey, don't talk to them like that. I'm not talking mean to them. Yeah, you are. You said, y'all better. Y'all better. What do you mean, y'all better? That's mean. No, I'm just letting them know. If they want to see the films that I made over the years, they got to go on Facebook, because I'm not going to keep putting lots of films on, Look, don't worry about my social media. Worry about all the films that I have fun making. Okay. Well, back to your TV show. Oh yeah, I'm so glad that people are starting to get the understandings of my TV show, and I can't wait until I do another episode. Well, are you preparing for a season 2? A season 2? Duh. You think I'm just gonna have 1 season? I need 2 seasons. Are you doing just 2 seasons? I'm discussing it now. Man, is you rushing me? I'm not rushing you. Yeah, you must be rushing me. Now, why would I be rushing you? Because you're just telling me, am I gonna make this? Am I gonna make that? Am I gonna make this movie? Am I gonna make this TV show? Is this movie coming out next year? You is overworking me. It's like this is my overtime of working on all these movies and TV shows. I'm going to make these movies. I'm going to make movies for the rest of my life until I won't be able to do it no more. But until then, I'm going to keep going on with my life doing my movies and my TV shows. And if you think I'm not going to do that, well, you must be messed up. I'm not being messed up. It's just that you're always putting me in your movies because you're one of my good actors. Oh, you think I'm a good actor? Yeah, you're also a voice actor. You voiced the animated characters. Yes, I voiced the animated characters. But you and the other guys are the actors, but me, I voiced the characters. I voiced the animated characters. All the paper made it and all the animated characters, I voiced them. You're just an actor. All you do is just, you get a script and you know what to do. Well, I see that making movies must be a big job. Yeah, that's why lots of people are going on to being filmmakers and directors and producers. I hope I get a movie soon. Why on earth would you need a movie? Because people love me. Just because they see you in all my movies and TV shows, that don't mean that, hey, they're not just your movies, they're my movies too, because I be in them. Okay, fine. Just because people be in our movies and our TV shows, that don't mean that you gotta have your own movie. But you had your own TV show. That's because people wanted that. People been saying, hey, Jay, are you gonna get your own TV show? And I said, actually, you came up with the idea for your TV show. I did? Yeah. People didn't ask you to do a TV show. You decided to do one. I must be getting on your nerves so much, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave. Man, stop doing that. I'm sorry. Jeez. All this nodding your head like, you better stop that. Stop staring at me like that, boy. I'm sorry. Forget you, then I'm leaving.